Pod leader.
Working models who are working.
Captions crunch.
Pod leader.
Conspiracy theory. Top model math.
Pod leader.
That's not very elder.
Tall. Too small.
So nice to wear.
I guess.
Hello and welcome to Pod Leadum. That's what? Top Model Podcast spelled backwards.
It is?
I think it is. It isn't, but that's what makes it work. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I want throbbing passion. Like throbbing.
I'm JW Crumpin. Now, I don't know what that had to do with purple.
And I'm Alexander Price, and sad.
Those are all kind of from the same 5 minutes of the episode.
There was one patch. It was where all the quotes sprang up from.
Who knew?
Today we are here to talk about Cycle 12, Episode 5, entitled Here's Your Test, but which I titled The Girls Who Originate the Staircase Fight.
Brava. Brava.
And if you would like to support our staircases, you should go to anchor.fm/podleadum, where you can become part of the Leadum Pod and support us for as little as 99 cents a month.
And I would love that staircase, y'all. It is difficult getting from my first floor to my second floor without it. I am leaping in a way that is
problems.
It's the opposite of being rich.
You have 2 floors.
We should clarify. I have a public staircase. I have a building staircase.
You can either go to anchor.fm/podleadum or click it in the episode description.
Yeah, just give a little click, a little.
So dispatches from previously on.
Thank you.
The girls sailed to Ellis Island in search of a fierce photo shoot. I thought that was pretty cute.
That's, yeah, okay,
Not
fine.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Celia shocked the panel and the competitors with her own take on judging.
Wow.
Ooh, I also don't hate that. Previously.
And then finally, despite Celia's plea, Courtney was eliminated.
Celia's Plea sounds like a Lifetime original movie.
Seriously.
It's a big coup for Netflix because Amy Adams was actually nominated for Best Actress in Celia's Plea.
Also, thinking back on that episode, now that we've had just a little separation from it, what did Celia think was going to necessarily happen? Tyra's going to be like, oh, I didn't know. Talia, gone.
Out.
Courtney, stay.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Talia, she gets real Southern with the first thing she says.
She's from Arizona.
Yeah, but y'all, I'm so angry and I'm so hurt. I'm like, what, did I become Talia for a while? What happened?
Did you make out any quotes from the photo other than brilliant?
No,
Nope.
because we can't see it. Because we just throw into backstabbery. But like, how is it backstabbing? You weren't friends.
Well, that's the thing, is I think Talia did see everyone as her friend.
A friend.
And I get that to her, it is like the dramatic irony is we know it wasn't really backstabbing because this is just how Celia is going to act. However, Talia, I think, was like, I'm telling this private thing to someone. I assume they'll keep it private.
I think it's more blindsided than backstabbing.
That's true.
That's a good way to put it.
She also just could have come to Talia and been like, hey. And that's the bigger issue, is that she went right to Tyra.
I feel like, though, Celia, if she even went to Talia, instead of going to Talia and being like, hey, I want to talk about this, Celia would have been like, hey, just to let you know, I'm going to tell Tyra.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how it would have been.
That, or she would have been like, Talia, I need to talk to you. Go home.
Is there a person in the diary confessional rooms? Because the camera lowers when Talia says, throw me under the bus. Like, there's a big, like,
or just
physical pain. Like, it was so weird.
Celia is both sorry and not at all
Not
sorry.
sorry.
There's a 20-80% of
Much
sorry
in the
not
style of Demi Lovato. My favorite Shakespearean Celia moment so far. If I'm to be sent home, so be it.
Also, did Courtney want it that badly, Celia?
Celia said that she was too funny to be here.
Yeah, like, this would have all been more plausible if it just hadn't been Courtney. I like Courtney, but she was the worst person for Celia to climb on this hill to perish upon, as she would say, instead of die on.
Now, who do I think starts this whole big mess that we're about to get into?
Sandra.
Yes. Yes, it's Sandra, because she also says things that are not true.
Oh no.
When she frames it as, I overheard them talking, instead of, I was fully present in the conversation for.
Sandra was just as culpable as Allison in this situation.
I also thought that, but I do like the idea that Sandra's like, well, there's a way for me to become not the most hated person in this house.
I just realized I was picturing Sandra like tiptoeing through the house like a Looney Tunes villain. It's like clink, 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 and her like steps are really high.
Add a cup of yogurt and a plastic spoon, and that's not far off.
So Tiana and Amina ask Talia if she's going to say anything. And she's like, no, I don't really want to get into it. And they're like, cool,
well,
we're gonna.
Talia correctly said Celia made herself look hella low by doing that, and I'm not going to make that same mistake, which,
yes,
good for you, girl.
The damage has been done. Mm-hmm. I am hurt, but Celia got... we all literally saw Tyra essentially yell at Celia, right? So we're good. I do like that it just looks like...
take your place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like that it looks like Talia just came from a jaunty run because she is in a sports bra and then has a tiny red labelless Gatorade. And I'm like, did she power walk her way, her anger out of this?
Up those 4 flights of stairs, yes.
That's true. She's doing steps. But Amina especially is like,
God.
You know what I'd like to do? Make this into a fight.
You know what I'd like to do? Make this about me.
Mm-hmm. Can I handle... Are you okay if I go and handle my business? And Talia's like, sure. But I think Talia's also like, is it though?
It felt like, and I'm not saying that like they were itching for a fight, but it seemed like there were grievances to be had that had nothing to do with Talia.
And they were just waiting for the excuse.
Yeah. Because this goes from 0 to 1,000 so quickly.
I mean, the starting question, don't you feel like a fool right now? She's not wrong.
No.
I'm going to argue that Tiana doesn't really say anything incorrect.
How could you hear what Tiana's saying? Because she's just screaming it up into the rafters of this Tower of Inferno.
It's just a weird fight. And it's so funny. And Celia calls it out that eventually the fight just doesn't even involve Celia and Talia anymore, who are literally standing beside of each other in the Greek chorus perch.
Yeah. And then Tiana calls Celia old and says, don't listen to mommy. But I think Celia was just being like, just don't engage.
Yeah, just like end it. Yeah.
Allison is so confused of what's going on.
Well, look, I think that Allison did more to instigate this than she's letting on. And then when she screams, and when she screams, no one was plotting. I'm like, well, we have the footage of what I would call
Celia
the little
was plotting.
Like
Sepia Tone disagrees.
Yeah.
You know who comes out of this looking fantastic? London, because she is clearly in the bathroom taking a shower right now.
See, I was like, I hope Foe is somewhere under a blanket drinking some tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Foe and London just disappear, which good.
Smartly so.
Mm-hmm.
We see a moment of London at the very top of the staircase, and I think she popped down, was like, what's this noise? And then was like, no. It's so easy to escape fights. You just have to go up a flight of stairs.
We do get a late breaking entrant into suddenly I want this to be about me in the form of Natalie.
It's literally like a fighting game where you're playing against the computer and someone puts in quarters like, you have a new challenger. Natalie pops into the kitchen.
See, I was saying like Capcom versus Marvel tag team style.
Absolutely. Now, we have to call out the very clear divisional line here, whether it is coincidental or not. And I think it's a little column A, a little column B.
Yeah.
Is that this is almost, unfortunately, classic top model of fight across racial lines.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the women of color, excluding Foe and London, obviously, who are both...
And Sandra. Sandra started this fire and then flittered away.
She watches eating a yogurt for a little while. She's not mad at it, but it is very much a 3 versus 3 fight of white women and women of color. And it could fully be just where the friendship lines of this particular fight happened.
I mean, we know that Amina and Tiana are pretty close. They're both from Jersey. They seem to like get along really well.
But I don't know. It's interesting because we saw plenty of times where it felt like Amina and Celia got along well and other stuff. So it just feels like...
No, I'm not saying that was their exclusive relationship. I'm just saying that the two of them definitely were kind of like a tag team just in general.
Yeah, Amina's level of betrayal does feel very surprising.
Yeah.
It feels very personal in some way, shape, or form that I can't... It feels like something was edited out.
It feels like something's missing.
Now, when Talia starts this speech from the staircase, and I'm just like, Talia's just to the left. You just left at this point.
I mean, when there's a balcony, I guess it's Chekhov's balcony, there's going to be an Evita moment.
Yeah. Allison gives what might be one of the best talking head confessionals ever, where she goes, Talia starts making the speech from the staircase, and it's just a little too chicken soup for the teenage soul for me.
The shade of throwing in teenage.
I forgot that Allison could be a little sassy. That's just not what I remember of her.
Now, there's a franchise I hadn't thought of in a while. Chicken soup for the...
Really quick aside. So one time, I used to have really bad allergies. I've been very fortunate that I mostly grown out of them. And the doctor's office gave me a free copy of a mini book that was Chicken Soup for the Soul with Allergies. And it was 5 stories about people overcoming allergies or dealing with them. And I wish, dear listener, with all my heart, I still had that. Because I would read them every day. And it was like it was a branded thing from that.
I love it that it's not the allergic soul. It's for the soul with allergies.
And it might have been truly, but I was like, grammatically, they couldn't have done that.
That brand went so off the rails so quickly.
I think they started out, I remember one Chicken Soup for the like college soul or something, reading a couple of those and actually finding them to be fine little stories.
They're great bathroom books.
They are. Absolutely.
Do love a bathroom book.
But
give me an old stack of Reader's Digest.
Yeah, because there's only so many times I can read the ingredients of soap.
What if it's homemade soap?
Even worse.
So boring.
It doesn't have flowers and shit in it. Okay.
But after this speech, here comes Natalie. Oh, bravo.
Natalie felt like she was also waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
As much as Amina was, Natalie was ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she and Amina are fully
in each other's
faces. Yeah.
Well, this is one of the few times that a real potential threat of violence and also the I would get kicked off this show if I did this to you. Because on Top Model, that's so, as someone who watches The Challenge and other shows of that nature, fights are real things that people both will purposely provoke to get someone kicked off. And I was like, oh, it is interesting on Top Model. That's not a thing that we have to think about a lot until the men and women cycles that are later.
Yeah, but that phrase has been used multiple times on this show. Like, I would hit you, but I don't want to get kicked off. If we remember Tatiana, Proto Natalie.
Oh, that's true. Absolutely.
Except they did not, the model has not been improved on. You can't improve on perfection.
Oh, of course not. I'm just saying,
yes.
Small-faced brunette.
I was back on Talia's side at the end because she ends a conversation the way I would want to by just walking up the stairs and going, that is so real. Perfect transition. If it literally had a sitcom sting afterwards, where it's like, whoop.
Oh,
that is so real. I love that. I don't know. I just love that.
They have to go and read Tyra Mail, and no one wants to.
Right after the fight. Allison looks bedraggled.
Amina's pushing so hard to be fun, and you could tell everyone's just like, I don't want to be in the same room with anyone else.
Yeah, she's like, oh, now is the time to unveil my dramatic reading skills. To be fair, I feel like Amina was almost refreshed by this fight. She's like, well, I got everything out. I feel great.
Yeah, she had like when you go really hard at the gym. She's like, huh?
I
Feeling
will
great.
say, this Tyra mail was weirdly specific because the first line being cut it out, I was like,
Oh.
did production send this to them because of this fight?
Amina,
Stop. It's just
Stop
Tyra
fighting.
mail, stop fighting. Love Tyra.
I'm shocked that we never got Tyra telegrams. Tyragrams. How did that never happen?
It's so easy. It's so easy.
I'm not mad at Amina's wrong supposition that they're going to be acting. Mostly
It makes
because of
sense.
her definition of acting, which is we're going to have to make silly faces and serious faces and all that stuff.
Yeah, comedy and tragedy.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me a better definition of acting.
Don't have one.
Yep. So it's been a long time since I thought Mr. J generally looked pretty good. The top up, the suit, here for it.
Yeah.
Loved
His
it.
outerwear, he's always had a good outerwear sense, I would say.
The leg pants?
They're a little bell bottom for my taste, but
When he asks the girls what's missing from these mannequins, the correct answer is souls, not faces.
Most mannequins don't have faces.
No! They're
These
creepy if they
mannequins-
do.
Never had faces. It's
It
not
wasn't
like
like
they're
they-
missing them.
Could you imagine if it was mannequins, but they like popped off the face? So it was just a chasm.
Yes.
see, that's funny because I think of mannequins as having faces.
Not really.
I always think of
Just,
them like
really
a suggestion
simple
of a
ones.
nose
Mhm.
or like a brow.
I guess I think of them as having like very blank, generic, but like eyes, nose, lips. I don't know.
I think when you give a mannequin eyes, it is immediately a murder mannequin.
Like when you give a mouse a cookie.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's probably going to want to murder someone to go watch it.
Yeah. This dramatic mannequin push.
Oh my God. How many times did they have to film that?
Hannah, in my notes, truly wonder how many times it took them to film that. The exact way that you said that. Like, it also, they didn't even care to make the aerial shot look like the close up. The
No.
arms are in no way near the same place.
Jay also says, if you are ever dubbed just a clothes hanger, that can be the kiss of death. And I would argue that a lot of designers, when hiring like models for shows, want them to be walking hangers.
Also, how many models are nicknamed the body?
Too many.
He also says that's only going to get you but so far because he's also now speaking in quasi Shakespearean.
It's addictive, I think.
Maybe it's that like Olympian beginning.
Maybe.
Ooh, I like that theory.
Mhm.
So we head inside.
And we've had a lot of warehouses, but this is a this is a warehouse.
I also love that he's like, let's get out of the cold. And it is clearly just as cold in the
Of
warehouse.
course it is. If not colder.
Yeah. None of them ever take off even a jacket.
And he introduces them because, you know, we need someone to tell us how to give face. So we bring in Beth Stern.
Hell yeah.
Now, I've learned two things about Beth Stern because I didn't do any follow-up research. At
I
the
did
time of
so
taping,
much.
she was married to Howard Stern,
Sure.
and she has graced the cover of Hampton's magazine 6 times.
That was said as a brag. And for me, that was not a brag.
My favorite part of this whole thing, before we get to JW's research,
Yeah.
is that they say, and if you've been on the cover of something 6 times, clearly you must be giving different faces. And they flash through all of her covers where she is smiling the exact same way on every single one.
Before we get to JW's research, because I am here for that, I have some of the articles that were on those 6 covers
Ooh.
of Hampton's magazine. I'm only going to read some because there was many, but let me go through. Step on it. The Jaguar XKR convertible. Try this at home. Health options that come directly to you.
Oh.
Mangia Go Italiano at Matto. The coolest parties, the hottest people. Fashion, accessories, jewels, and watches. This is your time. Dazzling watches to enrich your wrist and your life.
So very watch heavy.
I love the thought of enriching my wrists.
Go for a spin in the new Jaguar XK. There were 2 separate ones. Around the table, East End designers discuss what they do and don't.
Just what they don't.
A couple of swells, fashion for the 2 of you. Gorgeous home and pages of design products. It's like a fabulous shelter magazine without the boring stuff. And finally, nice package, Beth Ostrowski. She's blonde, she's tall, she loves the beach, and looks damn good in a bikini.
I love that 2 of them were watch and 2 were jaguars.
Yes.
I'm just like, what they do
Don't.
Which I'm going to argue is just everything. Everything falls into one of those 2 categories. So Beth Stern, I found delightful. I also feel like Mr. J was at his nicest because she was just such a gosh darn ray of sunshine. She is what I hope Brooke grows into. So she has
Brooke, I would like to say that I want more for you.
I also want more for you.
She has appeared in her own line of calendars. No follow-up information available.
Nope. Nor do we see pictures.
Yeah. She has also been on the cover of other magazines, including 3 times of FHM. Let me ask a question of the 2 of you. Do you actually know what FHM stands for?
Nope.
Fast, hot models.
So I would think it'd be something like that too. This is what it stands for. And I learned this reading about Beth Stern. For Him magazine.
Ew.
No wonder they changed that. Like, that's a terrible title. So anyway, For Him magazine placed Stern among FHM's 100 sexiest women of the year in 2002, 3, 4, skip, 7. And AskMen.com placed Stern 96 in its list of most desirable women in 2007. So 2007 was a big year for Beth Stern. And here's the cool thing about it. She's huge into animal activism, and she maintains dedicated foster homes in all 3 of her residences for cats and kittens in need of permanent homes, a project she started in 2013. In that same year, she launched a personal Instagram account that became focused on animals in her care. And as of 2019, it has more than 500,000 followers, and it's helped Stern facilitate roughly 1,000 adoptions.
Wow.
And that's like, when you look at her Wikipedia, it's actually mostly just about animal rights activism.
Well,
That's great.
Yeah.
Her marriage to Howard Stern was officiated by Mark Consuelos. So, little column A, little column B.
All I'm saying is, what a multidimensional person.
And yet, the blandest person we've ever met.
And yet, couldn't tell you one thing about Beth Stern.
The description of this lesson may be the least accurate we've ever gotten, because Mr. J says that they are going to give each model a mirror. That's not the precise language. That's not where I trip up. But they're going to give each of them a specific scenario so they can learn the exact expression to perform. Now, this is completely devoid of any scenarios, let alone a specific one.
Nope.
It's adjectives, I would say.
Yep. I mean,
At least they didn't say a feeling, a smile feeling.
how many different things, how many different words has Top Model used to just mean adjectives?
Seriously.
They need to learn it. I think they're scared. I think Top Model is scared that they don't remember what the difference between an adjective and an adverb is, even though it's in the word. But they're just like, well, we'll err on the side of caution and just say emotions,
feelings.
And then there is, at no point has anyone given instructions on how to reach an exact expression.
And I'm going to argue they basically only get 2 adjectives at the end of the day.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Because you're basically mysterious or sensual, which I'm also going to argue are probably not that different.
Well, and there's a third one, alluring, which is also the same thing.
Also, this is where Talia learns she has one face and she's going to do it every time.
She gets good feedback. I just would too at this point.
I'm going to turn myself on a little bit and let it ride.
Allison also only has one face, and she is telling the show, sorry. Yes, I have big eyes. They're on my face. They're not going anywhere. Sorry. Hilarious.
And then this is where Beth goes, sad. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah, Allison reminded Beth of like
a
one
dog
of the
that
she rescued.
Yes.
Yeah. This is actually the impetus of Beth being like, what a sad little creature. Could I save them? Okay, I'll say this because we don't get to say a lot of good things about her necessarily. Natalie is very good at sensual.
Yes.
She pops right into that instantly. And I'm like, yeah, that's actually, you're the only one who actually looks like that particular word.
Why are these mirrors so low to the ground? Because Natalie practically has to pop a squat
Yeah.
to get her whole torso in the mirror.
Yes. And also, why? I'm shocked none of the girls at one point like looked over to the sheets and was like, "Are we not going to talk about?"
I mean, I'm sure they did.
Hey guys, are the sheets just drying over there? Is this
Jay,
this
did you just
warehouse?
move out of this warehouse?
Yeah, right.
Oh God, are there more mannequins back there?
More faceless mannequins. No, those are actually where the mannequins' faces are that it went missing. It's just a pile of faces.
And then just to prove to us all that this was clearly well planned out, they go into the test with the line from Mr. J. Oh, okay, well then let's do the test.
Perfect.
As though
Seamless.
this is something that every model has to go through.
Yeah,
get
like it's
booked.
a finals week or something.
So I miss the era somewhat where every TV show had a commercial break because I love seeing like the the cut to commercial.
The moment, yeah.
Yeah. So they make a real big deal about they're going to pull this sheet away. And then when they come back, instead of going right back to that moment, we get some stock footage of a woman not being able to get a cab.
Yeah.
Just in case you forgot.
We're in New York.
We're in New York. No one can get a cab.
And y'all, I don't have words for what this challenge is about to be.
I do. Dumb.
No, I have better. Easily what I would try to put together for either of your birthday parties.
Remember that top model bachelorette? Because I hope this was a part of it.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely. But the exact same ones. Nothing changes.
Okay, this goes to prove that Tyra has two faces, and that's fierce and sexy baby. Because
The ultimate Tyra 2 list.
yeah, because even though there's multiple of like, oh, here she's reaching, here she's putting a leg up, the faces they show, they're like, she has to match them exactly. They're the same face.
Let's talk about these four standees, because one is a pretty well known, that like one where she's in kind of a mauve and she's reaching. That's
Yeah.
a very classic Tyra. And then there's one that was definitely made for the show in cycle
sexy
10.
sword?
Yes,
No,
sexy
no,
sword.
I'm talking about the black and white.
Oh, the paparazzi.
The paparazzo.
Paparazzi.
Yeah, the sexy sword. Have I seen that before?
Did not recognize.
No. And then sexy baby.
But it wasn't a sexy baby that I recognized either. Was it for the candy shoot?
It might have been for
Oh,
that candy
yeah.
shoot. So two of these were four top because I would think they would at least do four of her famous shots, like make them do Sports Illustrated or something.
Yeah. Or the one where she's got a bunch of the little buns on her head and she's doing the strong face.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
would have been different. And also the body would tell you what that should look like.
Yeah, because the parameters of this test we're not looking for exact matches, but only exact matches will count because you have to tell what the face is by the body.
They're also slightly bigger than life size
Yes.
and up on a platform.
No
wanna
one's head
say-
fits these.
No one's head fits, and they're all like looking down. So every time they show us a shot with like the funny "Meow," you can't even tell what face the contestants are making.
Yeah, and also the close up is so blurry because they have to digitally punch in on this.
And I just want to say that when this is revealed, some contestant, and I don't know who because we can't see them, says, "I knew it." No, you did not.
Loved it.
Absolutely, you did not. You
It's Tatiana who's just in the background. I knew it. And also, I would just think this was the way it was edited, but Mr. J and Beth make a big stink about how they're each only going to do two. So do you get to pick the two you want,
Yes.
or do they randomly assign it?
No, they said think hard. They made them pick two.
Yeah.
Like pick your best two.
Then why would you ever pick sword one?
Why no one picks sexy baby? I mean, unless they're just uncomfortable, but I think that's the
No, a
easiest
couple.
one.
Allison did sexy baby,
Oh, Allison ran up to that. She was like, I don't even have to pose.
but and not like they tried to make it seem like both women who did sexy baby did badly, and really they did not.
Talk about someone they try to make look bad that did amazing. London gets 2 dings. She
Mhm.
gets 2 ding. You know,
And
her.
she doesn't even get mentioned at judging.
Nope. Also, like Amina and Tiana have ceased to exist apparently because they're just not in the segment at all.
Beth Stern is not helpful during this part.
Well, I think Beth Stern is like so friendly and nice when they enter and says little things like, oh, she's going to get it. I believe in her. Oh, come over here. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's blah, blah, blah. But as soon as they do anything, she's like, oh, sad. No,
Or-
bad.
It's funny.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, she would have hated Courtney. Like, ugh, too funny.
When they give critiques, Mr. J says to Sandra, "You weren't focused on making something real for you, so you have to find that for yourself. Does that make sense?" No.
And Sandra's like, oh. Also, Beth Stern is holding like a piece of paper in the shape of a Tetris piece, and I want to know everything that's on that little piece of paper.
They were real focused on Celia needing to match the body, but I don't think that's what happened. I think she was trying to look at the body so that she could do the assignment.
Could predict what the face might look like when you're in that body position.
Yeah, but they're like, you were really worried about making sure your body matched behind the thing that we couldn't see you doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is going to be like the entrance to Model Land, right?
Oh my God.
I want it to be. Maybe it'll be like that Fierces, where if you don't smize hard enough, you don't get let in. They just take your $1,500 or whatever the hell it is.
So Natalie wins the nebulous prize of 50% more photos.
And Natalie reacts to that like I would. Oh, yeah.
Are we taking 4 photos and I get 6?
Yeah, exactly.
Or are we taking 100 and I get 150?
Because last week we only did 10. Like, do you remember that? So I get 15.
For no reason, because I saw the real camera inside the box.
So funny. I love the sentence that Talia says, because now we jump to the tying a little bit of a bow on the package of this fight. But now it's actually just Celia and Talia. Finally, they go to their favorite place, Staircase Landing.
Yep.
And Talia says, "I want to handle things as if I were an adult." Mwah. And I know that was just like her expressing, I want to handle things like an adult, but to handle things as if an adult, that's the energy I want to bring. I'm not an adult, but as if I was.
Celia is working on some hand sewing commissions from her job, which she still has.
What's going on?
The Etsy product she's making.
It was just nice to see a conversation that had no screaming nor name calling.
That being said, I guess it's nice in some ways that she's sticking to her guns, but Celia's really not backing down.
No.
Like, she really, I don't know. I don't know why she's like sticking to this so hard. And her big thing is also like, I'm going home. Like, I'm prepared emotionally that I'm going home. So it kind of doesn't even matter, like, if we settle this or not. She didn't say that, but that's like the idea, I think.
JW, did the math geek in you love, I only want to lose to people who want this as much or more than I do?
Absolutely.
Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to, just like the tattoo I have on my body. I don't know. How do you guys truly feel about this? Are we just only team Celia? Are we team Talia? Because I'm almost exclusively team Talia.
In this situation, I just wish like the other thing, if we had listened to Talia, the people in the house had listened to Talia, and that had not happened, and that Talia got to just deal with it.
You mean like the screaming match fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Talia handles this amazingly well.
I do too.
And really, the fact that she doesn't lose her patience with Celia's continued, like, I'm sorry I humiliated you, but I don't regret humiliating you stance is pretty admirable, I think.
Yeah, especially since, and she doesn't know this, but post-production is such a butthole to her and keeps editing in close-ups of scars. It's not even relevant to the conversation they're having.
No. But see, it's making you think that, like, this is why, and I'm not excusing Celia, but it's making it seem like, see, Celia hates that she has burns and she's still here. Because it's not about Talia deserving to be here. It's that, from that standpoint as a model, it's just about attitude for Celia.
Yeah, it's really trying to paint a picture of Celia that's not 100% true either. And I still think she's in the wrong.
And they're just trying to, like, hang a lantern on Talia being a victim, which is not what she's about at all and not relevant to the situation at all.
No.
Yeah. We get a very funny, I think it's from Allison, guess in confessionals of, we feel like it might be an intimate portrait shot because we haven't done one of those yet. I'm like, yeah, or just even a photo by yourself.
And at the shoot, we are introduced to Keith Major. And y'all, I needed a top model hero. and Keith Major is my top model hero. Keith Major, I Googled him because I was so scared that he was going to be problematic in some way.
Yeah.
Nope. Found nothing. I didn't find anything.
Good.
Maybe I didn't dive deeply enough, but he's got a lovely Instagram.
Great.
Seems super professional and fun to work with. Is a ray of light later on the judging panel.
And also did that Tyra Ebony cover, which I remember when I first saw that being like, that is a good cover shot.
On that Tyra Ebony cover.
Please say it says, watch for the Jaguars.
Well,
it's like, why we only sell Jaguars and watches?
so the Tyra way, the mogul in training makes success look easy.
Did they say mogul in training because of MIT? Or that not
Probably.
happened yet?
Oh my
Who knows?
gosh, I hope
Well,
so.
Okay, y'all, this is from a time warp, apparently, because it also says Winter Flicks, Jamie Foxx's next Oscar. I'm assuming they're referring to the movie The Soloist.
Yes, has
Sure.
to be.
Yeah.
Well, he was not nominated for that. And this is the December 2008 issue of Ebony. That movie didn't come out until the following fall. And he had no other movies that came out in 2008. So I don't necessarily know what this is referring to.
It's also possible that the premiere date just got pushed back.
Maybe.
True.
Also, some two other things on the cover: Confront Jealousy Without Going Off, and How I Survived a Stroke by Mark McEwen.
If I'm Mark McEwen and this is like the Tyra cover, I'm a little irritated. I survived a stroke.
The worst part about those last two things is it was the same story.
I'm jealous of everyone who didn't have a stroke.
The way that the show refers to the cover, I have to say, both times they go, he shot the cover of Tyra.
Yes.
And the first time it happened, I got so scared that I had forgotten the existence of a Tyra magazine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know we'd have already been sent that.
T magazine.
Oh.
No.
Tie Mag.
Mr. J sweater is a really fun thing to pause on.
Uh-huh.
'Cause here's
Did you write them all down?
I wrote 4 of my favorites,
Okay.
which were
Nice.
dystopian, complex, romance, or romance. There's a lot of verbs and nouns, and autonomy.
So it also had control, initiated, introverted, phantom, but the M was always on the second line, so it just said Phanto, M, fiction, and secrets.
What is this? Is this just the sweater of books? Like
Yes.
fiction books?
That's what I thought.
An
A
autonomous
literary
books.
sweater. I also was wondering if he wore it as like a sneaky cheat sheet for the girls in case they couldn't come up with something.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
red? Complex?
Okay. Okay.
Romance.
In another thing of let's equate one thing with feelings, did we need color equals feeling?
The color theory exploration that this show demands that we go on is one of the stupidest things they've ever done. And I was obsessed with it, especially at the end where Celia, after all these bright, vibrant colors, gets splattered with gray.
Just the casual treating of colors as a thing that a person emotes.
And that only mean one thing. And I'm not saying colors don't like help symbolize certain feelings or ideas or whatever. But this is so funny that they make the girls think of what a color means to them. And later in the judging panel, it's even stupider.
Yes. Let's see how we can explore the gamut of blue.
The gambit of blue.
From blue to blue, it runs the full gamut of blue.
I truly and honestly keep forgetting Foe is on the show.
Right.
And
Well, this
if
episode.
I'm faux. I'm pissed about that because A, she seems like she's having a great time and
Yeah.
being cute.
Now she's over her hair. She's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. She got over her hair really quickly and started taking good pictures. And the
Yeah.
show does not care.
She and London are in the same camp, which is edited out.
But at least with London, you get some narration. Foe, like I, especially considering there. Okay, so I want to talk now actually about the weird format of this episode, because we talked in a previous episode where Jessica was eliminated about how more and more in the cycles you get a lot from the girls who are on top or in the bottom.
Yeah.
This episode is this weird counterexample where the eliminated girl and the top contestant, the top photo call out, are barely in this episode.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And all of those are middling contestants right now.
And
Yeah.
it's not like our top and bottom hadn't taken up space in previous episodes.
Oh, yeah. I would
We know
argue
who
they were
they
some of the
are.
stars of the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm. What happened with Jay and Tiana?
Yeah.
Because she comes on and he whispers to Keith Major, "Here comes trouble, child." And I'm like, has Tiana ever been a problem?
Or even if you were saying it like a fun thing, like, ooh, here comes trouble. Like she was like a big personality. We also haven't really seen that.
Well, and then you would say it to her.
Right.
You wouldn't whisper it to the photographer.
That's true, I guess.
And then
When I see a friend of mine, I don't whisper to you, Hannah, like, here comes trouble. You're like,
every time Alexander enters the chat.
here comes trouble.
Hope you do that.
He also asks Tiana if she's selling denture cream.
Creme.
I had a question about this. What is, because dentures are the teeth. Isn't denture cream like what you stick it in with?
I assume.
The adhesive?
Yeah.
But maybe it's cream form. I have perfect teeth that are super straight and I've never had braces. I wouldn't know what denture cream is.
Wow.
What a brag.
I have teeth that are always about to fall out. So I need
Oh
to
yeah,
look
I have
this up.
terrible teeth. Not only were all 4 wisdom teeth were impacted.
To be fair, I have extra shark teeth in the roof of my mouth
Ooh.
that they removed and then 2 more grew in. So yeah, that's my lame mutant power.
2 extra teeth. But yeah, this is okay. So denture cream is just the adhesive powder. If my very quick Google is to be believed.
I will say, even though Jay sucks with Tiana, the upgrade from the Hoochie code to hand face code is at least better.
It is more of a code.
That's the impact of Beth Stern. She came up with something cute.
He's so mean to Foe when Jay's new thing is very good for you. He'll only tell someone they did well if he can do it in a negging way.
Yeah.
Also, why did Nally get 0 color on her face?
Why is orange throbbing passion?
I don't have an answer for you. I truly don't.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Oh, it's such a clutch off-season pickup, Dave.
I was worried we'd bring back the same team.
I meant those blackout motorized shades.
Blinds.com made it crazy affordable to replace our old blinds.
Hard to install?
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some from my mom. She talked to a design consultant for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Hall of Fame son.
They're the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com is the GOAT.
Visit Blinds.com now for up to 45% off site-wide and free professional installation. Rules and restrictions apply.
Back at the house, Celia is trying to figure out her most winningest outfit that she can leave this competition on.
Can we very quickly talk about, since the show won't, Foe looking casually hot while reading the Tyra mail?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just a little singlet and shorts.
To be fair, the girls that I had crushes on growing up were very not Foe. That like cute with freckles, like hot but still approachable.
I also think Sandra has her one cute moment speaking to postal worker Tyra, saying, "You better give me a picture." It's like, can we all just start talking to that Tyra like it's actually Tyra?
Well, that Tyra has a headache, so you don't want to talk to that Tyra.
True. Had a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Celia's gonna leave, she just wants to leave twirling
and be buried in this leather jacket and like the skirt has a hoop or something in it, right? How does this skirt stay
It stays twirling real easily, for sure. So of all the quotes we've had,
Didn't even know how to approach this one.
Yeah.
paint on your game face and show the industry your true colors.
I feel like Celia did that last week.
Ooh.
Also, I'm going to argue if you paint on a face, that is not showing your true colors.
Because your true colors shine through the game face paint.
Tyra's real horny.
Well, she looks very soap opera villainous.
It's very Black Widow.
Lovely, sexy, fine ass Nigel Parker.
This is perhaps my favorite note that I've ever written. Paulina reluctantly meows.
That's her growl is me trying to flirt across the room.
And then there were Nueve.
Hard cut to faux reacting, which is like reluctantly like, that is a Spanish word.
We also get my new favorite music cue that I went back and listened to 3 times.
What?
When they show the Tyra Ebony cover, they felt like they needed to throw a little sting in there, which is what?
It's as though the show can't believe that Tyra is on the cover of Ebony. Because also, I don't know if anyone else got this feeling. It felt like it was a personal accomplishment, like they hated her, or there was like she was not allowed to be on the cover, or Naomi Campbell was on the cover.
I was going to say maybe this was part of someone messing with her money.
Personal relationship. Personal story.
Amina Agrita is first.
According to Nigel, this is the modern take on green.
The modern take on green.
What does that mean?
Not the classic green that we all know and love.
Well,
there's a lot of yellow in this green too.
There is. It's chartreuse, I would say. But I love this photo.
Gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Gorgeous.
So beautiful.
We really, before we even get into a lot of these photos, we need a beauty shot every cycle.
We have to have them.
These are really good to the point where there's one bad one and they have to reassure Keith Major that it's not his fault.
Absolutely.
Because Keith Major comes across looking fantastic. He lights everyone super well, and everyone looks pretty stunning.
You can see this as a campaign if these were all like the eyeshadow colors or something that were in some palette.
Everything. Amina's face looks so good in this. And the splatters are great.
Yeah.
She gets some of the best splatters.
On like how you can see it on her eyelashes, it's gorgeous.
And her like highlighting her clavicle. Stunning. Natalie's next.
It's up to you as a model to figure out how to give some bones to your face. Give that face some bones.
Someone's got to bone your face, Natalie. It should be you.
When Natalie walks up, I just want to say we get a creepy whisper from Nigel.
Yeah.
Because Tyra says, "Oh, look, Miss Longlegs." And Nigel speaks into his sexy mic and says, "Seriously, Longlegs."
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Oh, no.
How gross.
It's not very good.
It's, I'm sure, maybe I'm the only one who wrote this note. But after her critique, I wrote, "Oh no, it's bad, it's round."
Perfection. Did she not have another angle though? I don't know. This is
and I don't think the color is applied very well in this photo.
No, I agree with that.
What's going on with her neck?
Though I do like that lip color.
The lip color is gorgeous.
This looks like a lipstick ad.
Yes. She does look very stiff.
Yeah. This hand is also like someone's going to reach up and snatch her down.
Also, we don't talk about it a lot because it's not usually the focus of the picture, but they also all got like colored strands of yarn and stuff in their hair. And for some reason, she got the 3 primary colors all put together in hers. Like not even orange.
Not a single orange.
No.
Such an odd choice. I don't know. I just don't think this one's as, I get it needs a little bit more like angle, but her lips look so perfect that if this was a lipstick ad, I'd be like, sold, you did it.
I do think it's kind of arresting.
Yes. It doesn't look like Natalie though.
No.
Talia's next. Violet.
Take down the horn of hair. Take down the volleyball horn.
And I wrote, "Oh no, she's too mall. She's too volleyball." All the callbacks are coming.
I mean, to be fair, I hated this little like tuft in the front.
Yeah. She looks
And
better
looks
when it's
so
gone.
much better when she just has it's just bangs.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is another very good photo for her, I would say. Not in a
is.
Mr. J way. I hope that didn't come off as like good photo for you. It's a nice photo.
Yeah.
Her eyes are a really pretty color.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple is like a great. It's applied well and it looks good. She got white paper on her head for some reason.
I don't understand why she and Foe got the like bulletin board
Yeah.
borders on their heads.
It almost looks like a jughead hat that's upside down.
Yes.
Like a little crown or something. Again, part of me wishes these are all lipstick ads because so many of them got lipstick that was in the shade of whatever their thing is. And the purple lipstick on her looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it does. And it's very regal, which is what I would go for purple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. I have one major problem with this photo. It's so in profile. For a beauty shot, it is very in profile. And like the next person that we get closest to, you see far more of her face. Like Talia's face is half in shadow.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, for a beauty shot, that isn't necessarily the most fair.
Absolutely.
Keith Major gives some really good advice when he says, I love when I have to catch up to you. That's the most fun I can have as a photographer.
Yeah.
Nigel immediately creepifies that advice by saying, make us chase you.
Yeah. Keith Major is almost the how Nigel should talk example.
Mm-hmm. He also says to the 18-year-old contestant, it's fine that you're questioning yourself. It means that you want to get better and actually have a place to grow. And that's when I was like, this is a good person.
Yeah. Knows how to, it seems like it shouldn't be such a hurdle, but knows how to talk and give critique to other human beings.
Yep.
Then Celia comes up, and did they give her gray because she's the oldest person in the world?
I honestly, I can't. And they also basically put gray hair on her head.
It was
with some yellow knotted through.
Knitting needles in her hair.
Miss J falls out over the twirl skirt.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks great as always. This is probably for me her best shot to date.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. There is something pretty stunning, and it's a different photo for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a very hard color that she got.
She also looks both young and old.
Yeah, interestingly enough.
I almost wish they had given her like gray hair just for her makeover, like silver hair, like make her the oldest person ever.
Yeah.
Lean in.
But this photo really does end up saving her.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And the outfit and the continued presence of style, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiana is next.
I will say right before we move on, though, it is odd that we at least don't get any edited in conversation with her because we got conversation with Talia about it.
Right.
I kind of like that as a choice on the part of the show in a weird way that they center Talia's experience in this.
I just can't imagine they didn't mention it to Celia, though.
I mean, she's about to get smacked around for it, so
yeah. Tiana's next. I think this is a great photo. I hate Tyra's commentary on this photo.
Oh, it's so weird.
It's so forced. Did she just have Barack Obama on her show giving that horrible interview?
Probably.
Yeah.
And by giving, I mean administering that horrible interview where she didn't have facts about him.
It's such a shame, too, because it takes away from just how good of a photo this is. And it's another transformative. She looks different. She can give different expressions. I love this little curl of the lip.
Yeah, it's very lemons and limes.
You get the sense that Tiana is really building a portfolio in a way that doesn't always happen on Top Model.
Absolutely.
I also love the makeup application. You could tell which ones were earlier in the day and then when they got tired and didn't care.
They got to London.
Well. Anyways, Tiana looks stunning in this photo.
Yeah.
And then we get to London. Number one, did they run out of one color?
Yeah, this is half gray, half blue, right? And maybe a little bit of Talia's purple.
I think they just accidentally blew all the dark blue onto the one corner of her mouth and were like, oh no, we have to do the rest of her face and neck.
Putting so much on her mouth, like as if her mouth has exploded, like there was a sore or
as
something.
if she was biting on a pen.
Yeah.
She both died of frostbite and had herpes, and this photo happened.
Which, is that how I want to go? Yes, but you don't need to capture it in a photo.
The thing is, I think she's still modeling quite well.
Yes, and I think she's going with icy. I think that's where she looked at herself in the mirror and was like, cool, this is very like ice, snow.
And when they say that this is the exact same face as last week, no, this is not a Celia moment.
No,
Or
absolutely
Allison
not.
moment.
No.
Absolutely not.
Talking about Allison. Hot pink.
I love that she specifies hot pink.
The thing is, the photo still works.
Yeah, this is my thing about this photo. Out of context, this is an iconic, amazing photo.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is she's given this face in every photo.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, it's
what you would hire for her, though.
Exactly. It's the argument that the judges, and I would also say the show is having, of if she does one thing so incredibly well that a lot of people like Paulina says, some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it, but it is what it is. At what point is it like not viable anymore? And at what point in terms of the show are you just sick of it? But this is like this is the photo you would hire her with this face to do.
And her neck is intensely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost that Allison, it's like, well, she's not going to win the show because she only serves one face, but she is going to work as a model because people are going to want that face for their campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the show doesn't know how to wrap its minds around that.
At all.
Yeah.
And it's worked across several different genres of photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we have Sandra White. This photo.
It's a straight on shot, Nigel. I give you what you asked for, Nigel.
You did this, Nigel. You did this to Keith Major, Nigel.
Are you proud of yourself, Nigel?
What is this expression? What is this expression?
It's
she pooped in her diaper and like had a little gas after. I don't understand.
It's so sleepy. It's so sleepy.
It also looks like she got in a fight in a pantry, and this is just like the flower.
And this little swoop of hair they gave her
is crazy. They're like, remember how we loved that wig, quote unquote, wig that we put on her? What if we give her a clip-in bang?
And I think it's silly for the show to show this and say multiple times for the rest of the episode that she had some gorgeous ones in profile, and not at least show us one.
Mm-hmm.
Show us one.
Yeah.
You could still eliminate her, but
do it for Keith.
It's so rough, though. Also, Sandra, I feel like, had a pretty good audition, but in panel, she never says anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. I do love Paulina saying that she has to learn to make that awkward turn to the front.
Paulina's like, I had to do it. Tyra barely does it. You have to do it, Sandra. And finally, Faux. This eyebrow is her moneymaker.
There's just, even with the paper, like the most visible cardboard paper, this is still a perfect shot.
This is one of my favorite shots of all Top Model.
I agree.
I would put it in my top 20 for sure. Like
she's looking into you and above you and through you, like all at the same time.
The application is great. The composition is great. It's just, it's so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The half lipstick.
And that's what's so weird to me, is that Sandra's clearly the worst. Faux's clearly the best. And they were not in this episode.
Nope.
At all. Sandra at the very tip top.
Yeah.
Which one of you is going to be colorless?
What kind of Mandy Moore B-side song is that?
I think Top Model its opposites are very literal. So you can be colorful or colorless. Soon we will learn that you can be beautiful or non-beautiful.
Yeah. Also, quick mention before private panel, Paulina definitely wants to get fired because she mentions Janice in a positive way.
Private panel. Nigel and Keith are in a contest to see who has the most pushed up sleeves.
That's how you know you're a photographer. Got to keep those sleeves pushed up for the camera.
To be fair, I do think that Nigel is in a competition against Keith, and Keith is not in that competition because he has clearly surpassed it as a good photographer that is non-problematic.
Miss J says of Amina, love that her eyes are clear and tell a nice, environmental, healthy story.
Anytime your eyes tell an environmental story.
A healthy story.
You're right. Paulina says that London looks like she vomited blue and died.
Well,
she does it not.
We learned that the opposite of my goodness me is just goodness me.
I don't want that. It's not mine.
I wish it was
That's not my goodness.
your goodness, you.
She is smiling with her eyes. Guys, we're so close.
How are we so close but so far away?
A full cycle away from this. I will say, though, this was like one of the shortest, easiest, most basic private panels. A, because Keith Major was delightful, and also just because it's very clear who is going home.
He is just, and this is, on the spectrum of top model judges, he is like the exact opposite of Nole Marin.
Yeah.
It's Marin to Major. That's your scale.
Yep.
On that note.
And right in the middle, Daphne Deckers, who isn't sure what she's doing here.
Did anyone else catch when Tyra said that Allison's neck is Major, and then she treated as though it was a joke because Keith Major was here?
Yeah, she realized that was his last name and that also meant something else.
Guys, pretty people aren't funny. And they really think they are.
Hey, London's funny.
Yeah, but London's a real person that speaks to Jesus sometimes. We've reached our decision.
Do it.
We've reached our decision and decided who is not going somewhere over the rainbow.
Except she whispered the rainbow.
Why was there so many pauses?
I think she was trying to make sure she said that sentence correctly.
Fo gets first call out. And this is, Fo has not been in the episode. When I had to write, her top is insane. The top
was insane.
What was going on? And why did I only notice it as she was coming to get her photo?
She also does her patented faux little bow to Tyra. Thank
you. That Tyra's already making fun of.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then Talia.
Little high for me.
I would have had Amina higher.
Yeah, because Amina's next, and Amina took one of the best photos.
Mm-hmm.
Then Allison.
I mean,
I probably move Amina up, put Talia where Allison was. Just move them all up.
I could see that.
Then Natalie. How Natalie, according to them?
Because they hate London so much.
Well, and then London gets third to last, leaving Celia and Sandra in the bottom.
And then just as a final fuck you to London, Tyra says of our bottom two, so we have the two short-haired blondes.
London's right there.
You just gave her photo.
This London erasure.
She's also the only one who likes her, who can style her hair, because even Celia's just given up on her hair.
Celia's is so high, Johnny Bravo high today.
Can you get your head around a straight shot, not a profile, and not a 3/4? Or are you just a one-look model?
So much math.
Now there's fractions involved.
Celia was involved in one of the most non-beautiful things that they've ever seen in the history of America's Next Top Model.
Did someone get a note on the use of ugly after Nole Marin was here?
My question as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And then Tyra invokes Naomi Campbell, as we brought up.
Yeah, there's strong competition. There's even competition get back.
Guys, this is my new audition piece.
Yeah.
I say you don't mess with another girl's money because I have a very personal connection to somebody messing with my money for years. And I'll be damned if I see one of my top models try to do it to one of my girls here.
But then doesn't
straight
to that?
To NCIS.
And she's she's a brothel owner. It's NCIS Las Vegas, and it's the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, right. Sandra goes out like she started, basically.
Sandra still, even though it was fully laid out for her, doesn't know what she has to improve somehow.
At all. She learned zero.
She just thinks the judges called the wrong name accidentally. She has no idea why she's being eliminated.
She's like, remember when my picture was up there? I look so hot.
And Tyra wants her to understand so badly that she does some weird fake sign language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
But yeah, according to Sandra, they're crazy to send her home.
Sandra also says that she has personality. Where?
She's got villain edit personality. See, here's the problem is I actually think she does have personality, but I think the weirdest thing about it is she never showed it in front of panel. Her name is Sandra Nyanchaka. It's spelled Nyanchoka. Apologies for the most likely incorrect pronunciation. She lists herself as a digital creator, Kenyan in the U.S., model, 5'11", and then a giraffe emoji. Cute. Dual citizen public speaker, founder of Travel City Zen, a UMD alum in journalism, and is currently in California. Lots of followers, verified on Instagram, and mostly seems like she does a lot of journalism. That seems to be her thing right now. Gorgeous. Absolutely got rid of the blonde hair immediately.
Of course.
And I watched, she also has a YouTube channel. I watched a couple of videos, including a Q&A that she did in quarantine. And there's a really funny one that I don't know who sent her in this question. Someone sent her in a question that said, who would you rather get the Rona? Your ex-boyfriend or Trump? And she just pauses and goes, Trump. And then moves on. And it's like, well, yeah, but also like, who? What a weird
question
to ask. Yeah. So that's, I mean, there's not much to say other than that, other than it looks like she continues to model, but also has become, she also listed in her Instagram a couple of different organizations. They seem to be kind of like Future Leaders of America related-esque stuff. So yeah, looks like she really got into journalism and that kind of field.
Well, maybe then she's a better person. She seems like a better person than what she showed on the show.
Yeah. It's possible the industry and competition just brought out the worst in her.
Mm-hmm. She's an interesting figure and character from the Top Model franchise because I think a lot of people really remember Sandra.
Yeah.
But I kind of forgot exactly how her journey went, which was villain at the top and then completely falls into the background.
Yeah, it was strange because I remembered her being like full villain. And then we only saw it in the first 2 episodes. And I was like, oh, I'm remembering correct. And then I was like, where did it go?
It's funny to have someone come out swinging as the full villain and then not be at all involved in the major conflict of the season so far.
Yeah, all she did was stir a little pot, but otherwise...
of yogurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but...
It almost felt like the house just didn't accept her as a villain. She like strode in saying, I'm the villain, and they're like, oh, we don't care about that.
I think it was hard to take her seriously. Yeah.
Just too cartoony.
If we think back to when she was like, shut up, guys. Your dumb conversation is not letting me sleep. They all kind of were like, cool, bye. Yeah. What a weird figure.
Yeah, especially since, again, I stand behind that. I think she had one of the best auditions ever.
Mm-hmm.
Fight with Angelia aside. Yeah. Great style, great look, great story. You know, I could see why she was like first person that they would want on the show based on that audition.
Weirdly, and this is going to sound crazy, but I think it's hard to be this kind of villain in a house with all those stairs. Because if you think back to like our more horizontal houses, you can just insert yourself into conflict, right? You can just hear everything.
You have to run up and down those stairs.
Exactly. Oh, there's a fight happening. Here it comes. And it's over.
Yeah, maybe she just didn't have strong calf muscles. Maybe that's all this was.
But if you think we have strong calf muscles, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea, your constructive criticism. You can also reach out to us at podleadum@gmail.com or go to our website, podleadum.com/contact, where you can even find our P.O. box, though that may be changing very soon. So keep a close eye on that. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come say hi on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum so that I can see it in my save search, because I'm an old and I need things easy. So for PodLeadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you at the top of the stairs.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.